Let's make the world right again.
I need a pig here. I love a warm pig belly for my aching feet. Stop that.
Is it true you lost your voice almost every day of filming?
Pretty much. Whenever I had to shout, off with the head, and you know, how many takes you had to do, yeah, I'd practically end. I'd always be a mouse by lunchtime.
Yeah. How long was the shooting days?
Probably how long the days were.
Yeah.
But they weren't too bad because Tim doesn't like working too long, so it was kind of civilised until about 6 o'clock, yeah.
Right. What did you do to get your voice back if you lost it?
Honey, water, salt water, you know, I'd just sleep the next day and then you'd start off again.
And some tea from the Mad Hatter?
No, he never gave me tea. Gave me wine, though, at the end of the day.
All right.
Always work with Johnny. He always has good wine going for him.
Yeah. You rule through terror. I mean, your character, not you.
Yeah.
You're a dictator. Who would be the closest to the Red Queen from the real-life leaders?
Oh, any dictator going, really. I mean, she's probably, you know, Saddam probably would have been up there. But there might have been some other ones closer to home. I didn't actually think about reality in this one. I looked at, I mean, there were Elizabethan dictators too, because it was Elizabeth I. But Henry VIII was obviously somebody who, if didn't fancy someone, just, you know, head off.
Yeah, all right. Your head is huge in the movie.
It is, yeah.
Was it? How was it to watch the movie? You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it, but you know what? The bits that I have watched, because I had to dub it, were usually I hate dubbing because it's the first time you see a performance, and this time it wasn't too bad because I look differently because my head's big. Something I'm considering. I should just do big-headed parts, and then I'll be able to watch the films I'm in. But I'm definitely going to watch it tomorrow. With my, you know, and I don't think it's going to be as painful as usual.
You launched your own clothing line a couple of years back. How's it doing now?
Well, it's actually about 5 years ago when I first had Bill, my baby. And, you know, one thing I learned is there's just, you know, I'm not a businesswoman. I'm not interested in making money. So that was an interesting thing. But, I mean, I could have pursued it, and it's still limping along. But it's also time. You know, if that's the big currency, or lack of at the moment, is time and how to, you know, just use that time. And I love designing things and I love making things, but I've got children, you know, they're the ones who should have to get the residue of time, not another hobby of mine while I'm not working.
We have our champion.
Hold on tight, please.
She's a punk rock vegan pacifist. How did you get in the mood for the role?
Well, I thought of the idea that she was a vegan pacifist from the screenplay, because my character, she even says in the movie, she's taken a vow of nonviolence, and that it's against her vows to harm any living creature. And I thought, well, that could come off a bit flat in this very colorful, you know, world with no rules. So then I decided that she was kind of a punk and a rebel in her heart and in her spirit, but that she had the pressure on her to be a queen, and that she rose to the responsibility, but that actually she was probably a little bit more subversive than that.
Yeah. The royal walk style looks like you're on wheels. How do you do that?
Well, the outfit helped a lot. My costume really helped with that, because the way the skirt was made, I realized that if I took very tiny steps, that the skirt wouldn't move, and it went down to the floor, so you wouldn't see my feet do anything. So I kind of did that, and I found that the arms kind of increased the effect. So
the movie and the story has inspired real-world fashion as well. Who is the most Alice in Wonderland looking person?
probably Helena.
Yeah?
I think because she has a lot of rejected costume pieces that she's worked into her real wardrobe, so I think that would probably be Helena, yeah.
There's a similarity in you and your character. You're both so sweet and kind. Is that really, is that a truth?
Of course it is. Of course I'm the sweet. No, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to think that I'm kind of like my character and that I'm a mixture of light and dark, but I think I'm a pretty nice person. Yeah.